Hello, how are y'all doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's awesome. I hope everybody had a great time. I hope everybody had a great, all the mothers had a great Mother's Day. Um, yep. Here we go. So yeah, I just want to wish y'all all a happy Mother's Day for all the mothers out there, for everybody that actually. Oh, give me a second. Hey Marilyn, how are you doing, lady? Hey Lois, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for tuning in. Our subject today is something that I'm passionate about. I'm so passionate about education, about our kids, our young ones. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you to you too, and thank you for tuning in. My rada from Florida. I appreciate that. So like I was saying, our chat for tonight is basically about parents and our young ones. Are y'all ready for the year to be over the year, to the end of the school year, basically graduate, for all those graduations, for all those kids that are getting ready to graduate? Are they ready? Are they? I mean, I know COVID has really played a big role in their graduation, in their. Hi there, hi Sharma, how you doing? Look at that, another ride or die. Yay! So excited to see y'all. See that y'all are there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. So we appreciate it, definitely. There's no doubt. Thank you so much for all the support. Hey Sharma, Nicole. Oh hey. All we're missing is Karen, huh? I should have tagged someone. Tag Karen. Tell her come on live. Why not? So like I was saying, our chat for tonight is basically in regards of our young ones, our young adult, not so much young adults. They're more of high schoolers, graduates. They're ones that are graduating, the ones that are graduating from high school, the ones that are going from junior to high school. All those young kiddos that are actually suffering with this COVID-19. They're not going to be able to do what we did at one point or another, that whenever we graduated, we walked the stage and we basically just stood our hand and say thank you, and they congratulated us and gave us hugs and say thank you, and we were so thankful, so happy, so that we were done with school, we were done with high school, we were done with whatever, and now it's a new chapter in our lives, and we're so excited. Unfortunately, the ones that are going to they're not going to be able to walk this year. They're not going to be able to do nothing but probably a drive-through. I know community high school is doing a drive-through. Maybe. They're not even sure. So most of the places, I know Dallas announced yesterday that they were giving a drive-through high school diplomas, and which is sad. It really is. But let me tell you something, young kids. I would say, don't beat yourself up over this negative thing. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And Shauna said, "Hey, Miss Jackson." Yeah, right. I know that's right. And so it's don't let it be so negative on you. Don't. What you need to do is you need to think about it in a positive way. Okay. It can, yeah, I know. How can you make it positive when I did my graduation the proper way. I mean, if you call it a proper way, if the norm, if we want to call it, we're going to call it the norm. How is it that I'm sitting here saying don't be negative about it if it hurts, if it bothers you, if it's tearing you apart? I totally understand. But one thing I can tell you is that I'm sure next year they're going to have a stage walkthrough. So you be the only one with the COVID-19 basically not walking through. You're going to go down in history. Okay? You're, like Karen said, you at one point, last show, she said, you going down in the books. Okay? You are a COVID victim, if you want to call that such a thing. But I won't title myself that, but I mean, you basically are going to be you have history to tell your kids, your grandkids. You have history to say something about this. I didn't get to walk. I didn't get my diploma. I got it in the mail. I did a drive-through. My school did a drive-through. They showed up. My parents, only 5 people could show up. Your aunt and uncle were not admitted because we can get tickets for them. I know nowadays last year, there was a stadium, a high school. They graduated and they did it at a big stadium. And you had to buy your own ticket. And it was $40 ticket to go to a graduation. And all the family members actually bought the ticket to go. It was 20 people. It was more than 25 people. You know, that's a lot of money for a stadium. But they decided not to do that. They decided to basically do a walkthrough or a drive-through, or basically not just, you'll get it in the mail. But, so don't beat yourself over that, okay? My biggest thing here tonight is basically to talk about what, are you ready for it? Are you ready to hit the world? Are you ready to hit life? And for that, I would like to kind of go over a quote that we were always told. We have always been told this quote as, what are you going to do when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? We are asked that question since we were little. Hey, Mary Calderia, that's my sister-in-law. How are you doing, girl? Hope you're doing good. Happy Mother's Day. Belated Mother's Day. Hope you had a good one. And we miss y'all, by the way. And so, you know, we were asked this when we were young ones. When we were kiddos. We were babies. Some kind of babies. And they were like, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we answered fast and quick and with enthusiasm. And we knew what we were going to be. Immediately we said, I want to be a princess. You know, some of them say, I want to be a princess. Other one says, I want to be a police officer. I want to be a fireman. I don't remember what I said I wanted to be. But it was quite a while back. But anyway, you know, we were asked that and we immediately answered. And we were certain what we wanted. We knew what we wanted. We knew what it was. We didn't hesitate. We basically said it, and we said it plain and simple. This is what I want to be. Wow. We're like, yeah, she knows what she wants. She wants to be a fireman. We all told, you know, we asked our kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? And teachers, we want to be a teacher. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an attorney. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be this. I want to be that. Yeah, some of them said, I want to be like mommy. Wow. Or some of them said, I want to be like daddy. Wow. No, I'm glad that you had that kind of influence in your kids. That they want to be like you. I'm glad that you have that kind of power to influence someone at that age to be like you. So that means you can continue doing what you're doing because you are influencing these kids better than anybody else. So that means you can tell them and advise them in their future. Hey, Frankie, that's my son-in-law. Yeah, hey, that's Maria. Hey, Maria. Nice to see y'all around. Oh, wow, Marilyn. Marilyn said she wanted to be a stripper. Girl, I thought you were going to say a gambler. Or work at the casinos or something. Not a stripper. Lord. Well, I hope you kids didn't say I want to be like mommy or daddy. Hey, Karen. Karen is aboard. Karen, get that ride or die. Get her, girl. She said she wanted, girl. I'm just now asking. You know how we were told when we were kids that what we want to be when we grow up? Well, Marilyn said she wanted to be a stripper. Get it, girl. Girl, I can't even stop laughing. Anyway, so besides, I'm sure you had an education plan besides being a stripper. I'm sure you did. But girl, you maybe my train of thought just thinking about that stripper. Anyway, so like I was saying, I'm still trying to figure it out. Exactly, Charmin Street is still trying to figure out. It happens. It really does happen. You know, when we get asked that question over and over and over, we get to middle school, we get to intermediate school, middle school, and we still are asked that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we still don't have an answer. We still go, well, maybe I want to be a doctor. Maybe I want to be a cosmetologist. Maybe a teacher. And we at that point, we're in the maybe. We have a maybe now. Now we're kind of hesitant to answer because we're in the middle school and we kind of know that we have to apply ourselves to school. Now we know we have to dedicate ourselves to school. So now it's like, oh my gosh, she's now really thinking about it. Now we're really thinking about it. Then you get to high school and the question comes back again, comes rolling again when you're in the 7th grade. I mean, in your 9th, 10th grade. Let's see what Marilyn says. Replying to Sharma. You can figure it out because, she said you can figure it out because you want to be unemployed. You're a trip. You really are a trip. Anyway, so oh my God. So, we get back to high school. We get to high school. They ask you again the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Sharma's speaking for both of us. Yeah. For us both. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I do miss y'all so much. Oh my God. I miss y'all so much. I miss I know we miss each other so much. I know we do. And oh my God, this vacation cannot come any quicker. It's going to be a blast whenever we see each other. And can't wait, cannot wait. So when that question comes rolling again in high school, in the 10th grade, in the 11th grade, whenever we get that class where you actually get to go and see all the colleges. I don't know, I'm sure they still do it. You get to go to all those colleges to see what booths they're out there, what colleges you can go to, what college you like, what are you planning to do in the 11th grade. They ask you, your teachers ask you, because they want to prepare you. Your counselor asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because they want to make sure your academics actually go with whatever you want. Let's see what Sharma says. This is what happens when all the rada-das are on here. I know, right? We should make this show about rada-das. Marilyn, I had a career plan. I knew I wanted to be an attorney since I was probably 1. Because I like to work, girl. I like to work and I like school. So, Anyway, hey there, my man is online. My man is online. Hey Dale, how are you doing? No, not at all. I couldn't. I just couldn't. You have to be in here. We're missing the other 3 men, right? We're missing the other 3 men. Louis, Jim, and Danny. Definitely, we miss them, but they don't have to be here right now. I hope you're doing great. I hope everything's well. I hope I know you're taking care of yourself and your family, so thank you so much for doing it. Thank you for taking care of my girl while she's out there. And I'm glad you do. I hope all the family and all the girls are doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. And like I was saying, so when you get to that grade, they ask you again, and at that point that as soon as you start high school, you have to know what you want to be. Or what you want, what you want. So you answer and you say, well, I think I want to be a teacher. So the counselor actually gives you academics, or tries to, when you're in the 11th and 12th grade, tries to meet those skills. And if you are a student that likes school, she's going to really try to get you to get an associate's, or be a doctor, be a nurse, or whatever you want to be. Try to get you into those academics so you can actually be at that level when you get out and be ready for life. But some of us don't like school, okay? Some of us are just like, well, I don't ask me that. Don't ask me what I want to be. I don't know. I want to go. I know I want some kind of education, but I don't know what. Well, for all those that we don't really like school, I tell you, don't beat yourself over over going to a big university and making getting a 4-year degree and getting into debt. Don't force yourself to just because your expectations for yourself, it's a 4-year university and you have to be there and you have to get that loan and you have to get this and you have to get that. You don't have to. There is a community college down the street. For a reason, it's a community college. There's actually there's trade schools. I went to a trade school. And you can get a certificate, you can get a license. You don't have to beat yourself over what am I going to do the rest of my life. I advise you do take some education. Get something. I do advise you that. And I hope you get it and I hope you understand. And I know some students are like, you know what, I'm just going to take a year off. After I graduate high school, I'm going to take a year off because I'm tired of the algebra, I'm tired of the English, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. Especially if you don't like school, you definitely want to break. Immediately, you want to break. You don't even hesitate to answer that. You're going to take a break, I'm going to go work at McDonald's down the street, Taco Bell, Taco Bueno, whatever. And you say you're going to take a break. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because basically what you're going to do is you're going to freeze your brain to a point that when you go back, if you decide to go back to college or to community college or trade school, you're going to not know what kind of math they're talking about. Because math and everything changes every year. Books, textbooks change every year. So it's rare that a college or university or a trade school a trade school maybe still has the same books over and over. But I'm sure they update them. I'm sure they do. So you might not be ready mentally anymore to hit the books. You might not be ready even ready to go back to school and work, because now you know what the luxury is, what that life is like, working and making some money, some dough, making that extra money for that. Your parents say, you know what, I'm not going to support you anymore. You're 18. Hi, Anna. She's also in Miami. How are you doing? Thank you for watching, girl. Happy Mother's Day to you and your mom and your sisters and all your loved ones and your daughter, definitely. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming aboard. We're basically just talking about education on this kid as they're graduating. So, it's crucial that you say, I'm going to take a break and not go to college. You shouldn't. And if you do, I hope you do go back. I hope you do say, I'm going back, and you do go back and you take a class here and a class there. Don't hesitate. Don't put it on the back burner and forget about it. And then come 30 years down the road, when you're 30, and you say, you know what? I should have taken something. I should have gone to trade school. I should have done something, taken a class here, a class there. I'm 30. I should be done by now. I'm going to say hi to Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Happy Mother's Day to you, your mommy, and all your loved ones, all your family members, and your mother-in-law, Dora. All the way to Mexico. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving it a thumbs up. Likewise, Laura, Navas, and to your daughter, too. Thank you. We appreciate that. And I'm sure she appreciates that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Share if you just here to click on and just remember, share my page. This is basically for our young adults, for our young ones that are graduating. They're actually coming out of high school. If you like it, please like it. If you don't, it's fine. Share it. And there's a surprise at the end. So just hang out for a little bit. So like I was saying, you don't settle for less. Don't think that because you're making money now, you're gonna make it the rest of your life. Like I said, once you hit 30, and you say 30 is just around the corner. You're 18. That's 12 years from now. You see how fast I did my math? No, anyway. 12 12 years from now, 4 years go by flying fast. 4 years you can get an associate's if you take it easy. 4 years you can get a bachelor's. You can get a good education in 4 years. You can go to trade school and be practicing whatever your trade school is. And I'm not saying go, if you want to be an attorney and you don't have the money and you think you don't have the brains, okay. Get your paralegal. Get you a paralegal certificate. I got mine. I got mine in 2001. Yeah, that was a long time ago. 20 years ago. I got mine. And it has actually worked for me. And I have worked with many attorneys with all kinds of law. Now I work at the Collin County office, district clerk's office. Yeah, when I first started, they didn't require anything. But now they required at least an associate's or at least some college. So I would say take some college classes. Because even if you're planning to be just a clerk at the county clerk's office, they're going to require you to have something. Okay, something. If you don't if you don't have a brain, get a paralegal certificate. I tell you, that paralegal certificate back in my days was $3,000, $5,000. Back in my day, 20 years ago, was $3,000, $5,000, which I thought it was, oh my God, that's a debt. That's a debt for the rest of my life. But I'll tell you a little story here. I went for an interview, and when I was at the law office, it was my, I went in, and the lady who interviewed me, she said, well, you know what, we're going to wait and basically call you back in about a week just to make sure, but we're not really 100% yet. We still have to see what other interviews we get and this and that and blah, blah, blah. I said, sure, no problem. Don't worry about it. I'm okay with it. I said, just let me know and anything I can do, whatever. So I was getting ready to walk out, and I was in the conference room, and I was gathering my stuff. And then this attorney walks in, young attorney, really young, and probably my age. Okay, he walks in and he goes, I have a question. I said, sure. What is that? And he says, where did you get your paralegal? I said, I have a certificate, my paralegal certificate. He goes, yes. Where did you get it? And I said, I took a course with trade school. It's called PDI. It's Paralegal Development Institution. Is basically sponsored by UNT, and that's I took it with them. And he was like, you know what? I really appreciate that you did that. He said, because my sister took the same certificate, same trade school. She went to the same trade school. She went to the same institution. She got the same paralegal certificate, and now she's doing that. I'm the attorney, he said, but she's the paralegal. But I appreciate you striving for more than just not going to school. He said, because you never know. Even a paralegal can actually allow you to be the right hand of an attorney. My right hand. Even the paralegal certificate can allow you to be my right hand paralegal. He goes, I'll see you tomorrow. I was shocked. I was like freaked out because I was like, oh my God. So he hired me because of my paralegal certificate. He didn't hire me because of my knowledge. He didn't hire me for nothing else. He hired me because of my paralegal certificate. Because I went to the same school his sister went to. Yes, I know. You say, well, what was the point of you going to school and all that stuff if he didn't even hire you for your knowledge? Sometimes the knowledge, the experience, the 30 years of experience, the 20 years of experience, all the knowledge, all the experience you have goes out the window. And all they want is to see that piece of paper that says your name. And he was proud of me. And I became his right-hand paralegal for 2 years. Then I left for something better because I had that piece of paper. Yes, that job paid for my paralegal certificate. I was 2 years within me getting the paralegal certificate. Yeah, 2 years. Not 7, not 15. 2 years. And it paid off on my first job. It didn't pay off on that, but it overpaid itself there. Because there was a high class law firm. Okay? So you don't have to go to a major school. You don't have to have all these scholarships to be somebody in life. You don't have to be rolling in dough. You don't have, your parents don't have to be rich for you to be somebody in life. You can be someone in life. You yourself and you. Just you. Because you deserve that. You earn that. Don't let nothing or nobody stop you. Yeah, I know some parents are like, you got to stay and help. You can't go out to college. You can't go out to that university. It's too far. I won't be able to see you. Just stay here. Why can't you just go to this community college? No. If that's what you want, if that's what you want to pursue, do it. But keep in mind that you're going to work hard and not just go and mingle and come back and be upset the rest of your life because you wasted a good opportunity. Don't do that. Because you'll regret it. So don't go wasting your time because you're wasting precious time. Okay? To the parents, I want to say, support your kids. Support them on whatever they want to do. Even if they want to go to a trade school, even though you had high expectations of them being smart and being an attorney and being a judge and being this and being that, being a surgeon, being a doctor, being the best electrician ever, support them. Bottom line. Why? Because they will always come back home. Why? Because they're your kids. They chose you as a parent, and you owe that to them. Don't keep them in your house and tell them, don't go out. Stay here nearby me, because I need help with the kids, with the younger ones. It's not their fault. It's not their fault you had an oopsie. And I'm sorry to say that. And I'm sorry to call the last one oopsie. I was an oopsie myself. But just understand, it's not their fault. It's not their obligation. It's not their responsibility. It's not. They have a responsibility to fulfill. And that's their life and their future life, because they are going to have kids at 25, 30 years old. And they have to better themselves for those kids. I'm so passionate about this because I do believe that it pays back. It comes back to you. It comes in a full circle. Right back to you, or where it started. And God does promise that He will give you double for your trouble. And not that this is my trouble. No, it's not. I'm passionate about this. About helping those behind me. Helping those young ones. I'm so passionate that it's unreal. Because I do believe, and this is just me thinking outside the box, thinking that they can come back to a full circle. But my thoughts is, let's say I help someone right now. Okay? I do have a scholarship. I have a scholarship that I give out an amount of money once a year. This is my second year. Okay? And I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. Because it's from the bottom of my heart. And it's this scholarship is going to go to someone that needs it. Someone that has it. The want, that drive, that she or he has what I had, and that I wish there was a person like me to help out. Not every year, but at least to give me hopes and to help me get started. Because all I needed was a push. And there was no one there to push me. There was no one there but me, myself, and I. And yes, Lewis was there. Lewis pushed me. Lewis helped me. Lewis was there when I got married. But when I was a young one, when I was in high school, you know, everybody just left at one point. Parents, brothers, sisters, everybody left. Everybody was doing their lives like they're supposed to. Nothing against them, you know. But, so I give this scholarship at the end of the year. And I don't do it because I want to be praised or because I want God to pay me double. No. I do it because if this person becomes a doctor, an attorney, God prevents that I need one. God prevents that I ever need one. Well, and let's say, you never know. If I'm 69 and I have a heart attack, or I'm sick as a dog and nobody can help me. This young one that I happen to put or help out, it's at the hospital, and she has the answer to my cure. It just happens because God works mysteriously. So if that can happen, that she can be my doctor when I'm 69, I'm not going to remember who I gave it to at 69. I'm not going to remember who she is, what she did, because I'm only helping for them to be better. I'm not questioning them on what they better be good and they better be studying and they better finish. No, I'm just helping for them to get better. It's a choice they make if they decide not to. So if she's my doctor at that point and she helps me, guess what? The full circle has been completed. God has paid me double for my trouble. God has been there because I do this because God has put this in my heart to do. And I will continue to do it. And I will strive to do whatever I can for the ones that are behind me because they are my future. Because if you're an electrician and my nephew or my grandson decide to be an electrician, you might be the owner of an electricity company. You might be able to give them a job. Give them the opportunity I'm giving you. So that's why I do it. Because I want you to better yourself. Because because everybody needs you to be better. Because everybody wants you to go to school. Because you can be one of the you can be one of the heroes in this kind of events, in this kind of chaos that's going on. You can be one of those. So strive for the best. Do the best. Do what you want to be. And don't settle for less. It's not worth it. 4 years go by fast. And 10 years go by fast. When you turn 30, you're going to regret it if you have not done anything. Because you will look back and you will say, what have I done with my life? So I ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Strive for the best. The sky's not the limit. So go do you. Be you. And I want to finish this with dedicating it to Mariah. Not because she brought me a diploma home. Not because she brought the piece of paper, or not because she did good. Because she listened. Because all the talks that we had, you have to go to school, you have to be someone, don't stay behind. Yeah, you're a minority, but you gotta do for you, and for you, love for you, and for the future of you, and for you kids. I always told her that. So yeah, she didn't go to a university. She didn't go to SMU. She didn't go to Baylor. She didn't go high. But you know what? The education that she got it. She got this. Hope y'all can see it. Let me see. There it is. It's in YouTube and then Facebook over there. Y'all see it? Yeah. We are so proud. So proud. Because that piece of paper, like I've told her many times, and like I tell you, and I tell you parents, we don't have $1 million that we're going to leave our kids behind. I told her, I'm not going to be able to leave you behind $1 million. I hope I do. I hope when I get at that age and God decides to take me, I hope I have $1 million in the bank and she gets to spend it the best way she knows how. I hope. But if I don't, at least all I could do was to encourage her to do good in school and to stay in school and to earn that piece of paper, because that piece of paper can give her that opportunity to make $1 million. Because if you don't like the job, you can get up and say thank you for your job and go find you one like it or better than that one. She is my guardian angel, I would say. God decided to give her to me for a reason. We are so proud of her. We're so proud. And like I said, not because of the piece of paper, not to hang it on my wall. And I hope y'all don't take this as I'm bragging, but I am. Or I'm showing off, because I'm not. It's just to prove to you and to myself that I can influence someone in their lives, to be somebody in life. So I hope that I was able to influence someone or motivate someone. To go and do you. Go to school. Be you. Because no one else can give you that but yourself. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Ride or Dice, for always being there. Thank you. And I hope you'll have a wonderful night. And I'll see y'all next week. So remember, what do you want to be when you grow up? Don't hesitate. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Ride or Dice. We'll talk later. And Maria, thank you. She says, thank you. I love you. You are the reason I'm who I am. So she says, right? Of course. I carried her for 9 months. She looks just like her father, though. But for that, I'm grateful. Thank God she doesn't look like me. No, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this page. Thank you for giving it a thumbs up. Thank you for loving it. I hope I was able to influence someone. And then remember, this is not for you. It wasn't meant for you. Please share so it can be for someone. The scholarship, I will continue to do it. I'm planning to do one next year. Hopefully, I will continue with this YouTube. If not, I will definitely let y'all know. And hopefully, I'll have one for YouTubers by then. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. And like I said, if this then is not for you, I totally understand. But share it, because someone out there is looking for an answer. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I love y'all. Thank you, Mario, for coming on. I appreciate it. I appreciate your friendship. Thank you, Karen, Marilyn, Sharma, Dale. Thank you. Thank you, everyone that was watching. Everybody that was watching, because I know there was a whole bunch of people who were watching and they don't come on and say hi. It's okay. I totally understand. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Share the page. If you have a subject that you want me to touch on, something you want me to share, something you need me to share, Your business. Do you want me to talk about your business? Come on. Let me know. What can we do to help you? Because that's what I do. I help you. And that's what I'm here for. So thank you so much one more time. God bless. Many blessings. Bye-bye. Love y'all.